One of my last films, we talked about living check to check, where it's basically no savings, no investments, nothing going on, and how that compares to working out calorie burn to calorie burn. So if you're just focused on calorie burn, it's the exact same thing as living check to check. It is only going to get you so far. You don't take the calorie burn with you when you leave the gym. So those watches and everything say, oh, I burned 900 calories. One, they are way off the mark. All of them overestimate. When you leave the gym, you don't take that with you, because when you're focused on just calorie burn, there's no telling if you actually did enough to try and build muscle, which building muscle is the investment that keeps working for you when you leave. That's what ultimately is going to speed up your metabolism. That calorie burn goes with you. So when you focus on strength training, the calorie burn is much lower, and it's a much slower process. It takes a lot more time, but it's with you 24/7, and it starts working in your favor the more you do it. So for example, if we look at investing again, if you were to invest $10,000 a year at 7% interest, it would take you 8 years to build $100,000, which is slow gains, right? Doesn't sound that great. There's a lot of work involved in that. However, by 2.5 years, we'll go from 400,000 to 500,000. So it starts to grow and it snowballs and it picks up speed. So 8 years to 100,000, but from 400 to 500,000, 2.5 years. Okay, it's because you've been building and your money does the heavy lifting for you, and then it starts to work for itself. Is the same concept with strength training. It is slow going in the beginning. It takes way longer than you think, but in the end, and as you keep going, it just keeps ramping up as your metabolism keeps increasing with the more muscle you recruit. So don't live check to check. Calorie burn is completely irrelevant. You could burn 1,000 calories doing jumping jacks, but the minute you walk out the door and go to your car, that calorie burn completely stops. Okay, so long-term investment, making your muscle work for you is just like making your money work for you, an investment, instead of living check to check.